Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. First and foremost, man, I give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and the elders who rule God have written the stone, and a blessed salutation to the Akiums and the folk on the earth to push the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening, I just want to do a commentary on this article from the Trinidad and Tobago Express newspaper. Alright, and this article was on May 15th of May 2018. It said my wife made me do it. Couple jailed for price smart theft. So this man run out of his wits for his woman and become a servant, right? And this is not this is really scriptures talk about. You're not supposed to give a woman strength over you. You're not supposed to run to your wits a woman and become a servant to a woman. Use the head of the woman, right? You gotta put your foot down. Whatever you say, she gotta deal with it. Even if she don't like it or not. You understand? Even if your wife give you advice about something, you gotta discern it, properly. Make sure it's not nothing that make put your life in jeopardy and cause it to be shame, be ashamed. You know, you understand? And this is exactly what the scriptures talk about. Men who run to the wits, right? Right. It said a man came to court yesterday and blamed his wife for them being arrested and charged with stealing a security camera system and clothing from PriceSmart last week. Both were sentenced to 9 months in prison. Right. He said Neil Dinarain said his wife Mala Rampasad Dinarain told him the camera system would look good at their home, and while he advised her that they could not afford it, she told him put it in her handbag. He complied. So he said, "Yo, we can't afford it," and she still insists and tell you, "Yo, put it in your handbag." So they were stealing, right? He's supposed to put his foot down, but he didn't do that, right? He didn't do that, so he went out of his wits, right? He said the two were sentenced to jail term by San Fernando magistrate Cheryl Ann Antoine, right? He said police prosecutor Cleon Sedan said the theft of the camera system, 3 ladies' vests, and 1 pair of men short pants took place at 4:30 p.m. last Friday at PriceSmart, Laramie. He said the two were spotted taking the item by a security guard and stopped it as they exit the building without paying the cost, which amount to $2,794.75. This is in TT dollars, right? This is TT dollars, right? It's a police constable D. Broad was contacted and did further investigation. Dina Ryan, 49, a laborer, confessed, "My wife tell me this camera system will look good home, and I tell she we cannot afford it, and she tell me put it in she handbag, and I did." He said, "Yeah, because you're supposed to, put your foot down as a man and say, yo, that's folly. You're not doing that. You're supposed to put your foot down as a man and say, yo, we're not doing that. Regardless she vex or not. You understand? At the end of the day, use the head of the home, and wherever you say go. Regardless of vex or cry, wherever you say go. You understand? He said Rampasad Dinarain 46 who provide geriatric care told the police, "I see the camera system and I like it and wanted it. We did not have plenty money, so I told my husband to put it in my bag," right? He said the couple of Karat Hill, Barapur, has a 14-year-old child who has lived with his grandparents since shortly after the child birth. Rampasagni Narayan has a previous conviction 20 years ago for altering a false um, declaration of larceny. She said she was fined for those offenses and had since changed her life. Right? So basically, you can't don't give these women no strength over you, you gotta put your foot down. As a man, right? As a man, you gotta put your foot down. You understand? Don't run with your wits. Don't run with your wits of these women. You know. Let's get a precept. This is right. This is First Ezra, chapter 4. I'm gonna start at verse 20. He said, "A man leave his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleave unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father nor mother nor country." He said by this also he must know that woman have dominion over you. Do he not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? And these some men out there, they would go to the wits. We're not saying that you're not supposed to take care of your woman. Yeah, you take care of your woman, right? This not the vibration trying to push, right? Through this video, you take care of your woman, right? But also you gotta be the head, you gotta lead, you gotta rule, right? He said, "Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon the river." And today these really youth doing, they're taking up the sword, which is the gun, and they're gonna rob because the woman want this and the woman want that. They're gonna rob and do these things around to the wits. If you got a woman, yeah, you gotta take care of your woman. We're not saying that, but don't do these. Don't go to your wits to do things to put your life in jeopardy for a woman. You understand? Go and do a 9 to 5. And if the woman ain't content, let she go. If she ain't content with what you have, let she go. Right? Verse 23 say, "Yea, a man yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and steal, to sail upon the sea and upon the river, and looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness. And when he had stolen the spoil and robbed, he bring it to his love." Right? He said, "Wherefore man love his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that had run out of their wits for a woman." Yeah, he lose his mind. He lose his mind because you don't tell she, "Yo, we can't afford it." And then she tell you, "You know what, you put it in my handbag." He went out of his mind. He know that was wrong. He know. But he just went out of his mind. Right? He said, "Yeah, many there be that run out of their wits for a woman and become servant for their sake, yo." So a lot of you men out there run out of your wits and become servant to a woman, and the most are gonna put you men to death who become servant to a woman. Because you's the head of that woman, you's not no servant to she. She is your servant. And you, the man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, you are the servant to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Your woman is your servant. Right? So he said, "Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits, which out of the mind for a woman, and became servants for their sake." Like some of these men in the island of Trinidad and Tobago, they say, "Oh, boss lady, boy, I gotta ask boss lady." Like, who the fuck is boss lady? These men run out of the mind. You understand? out of the mind for these women. These men is not men. These are still boys. You understand? Verse 27, he said, many also have perished. Many perish. A lot of these young men out there losing life because of women. Right? They're losing their mind because of the women. Many perish and have erred. They went wrong, erred, and sin for a woman. Right? So you gotta put your foot down as a man. Right? But this where we name again Dina Ryan didn't do. He didn't put his foot down. He tell you she don't have he don't have money for it, but she still insists that hey, you know what, steal it. And he went out of his wits. Right? So he said many also have perished and perished. So like many also have perished, have erred and sinned for a woman. You understand? So you can't give these women no strength over you, right? You can't give these women no strength over you. So this man doing right. He got 9 months to think about the mistake that he make. And I got a lot of men out there like that. The woman is boss over them, right? There's boss over them. They can't say boo. They can't say this. This now how you supposed to be as a man, right? Use the head. The most I make you as the head, right? The man is the head of the woman, right? The man is the head of the woman, right? Let me get it quickly. Um, right? Use the head, not she, right? This is this is this is First Corinthians chapter 11 verse 2. He said, "Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances, the ordinance, the law, statutes, and commandments, as I deliver them unto you. But I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior, the world ignorantly called Jesus. He is the head of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. And the head of the woman, and the head of the woman is the man. Use the head. Use the head of a woman, right? And the head of a Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, is Yahweh. So the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. There's the ordinances. It says Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man, woman, and child. That's how it's set up. So when you tell a woman something, yo, that's it. You understand? That's it. Gotta put your foot down as a man. You understand? This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. It says, for my people, children are the oppressors. And this children going back to the so-called white man because they are children. Right? In the spirit, they are children. Right? He said, and women rule over them, and women rule over them. Oh, my people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian men. Oh, my people, they which lead thee, the so-called white man, and your woman, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, go wrong, and destroy the way of thy path, and destroy the way of thy path. You understand? As a man, you gotta put your foot down. Put your foot down as a man. You understand? Use the head. She is your servant. She gotta do what you say. You understand? And with that, hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums and the folk on the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.